Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 8 and we want to tell about object-oriented programming implementation using C++ in hospital. My name is Hanifah Nur Islami. Background: Object-oriented programming or OOP refers to a type of computer programming software design in which programmers define the data type of a data structure and also the types of the operation function that can be applied to the data structure. Object-oriented programming has several advantages over procedural programming. OOP is faster and easier to execute. OOP provides is a clear structure for the programs. OOP helps to keep the C++ code dry, don't repeat yourself, and make it easier to maintain, modify, and debug. OOP makes it possible to create fully usable applications with less code and shorter development time. For this project, we made a program for hospital. For this program, we use if, else, and switch case function. And this is the flow chart. Like the other flow chart, we begin with start. After start, we show the display, and the display will show the Selamat Datang Rumah Sakit Mulia. And we have two choices for you. The one is Rawat Inap, the second is Rawat Jalan. If you choose the one, you must input masukkan nama, masukkan nomor rekaman medis Anda, masukkan alamat Anda, kelamin pria atau wanita, lama menginap, diagnosa. If you choose the second, you must input masukkan nama, masukkan nomor rekening medis Anda, masukkan alamat Anda, kelamin pria atau wanita, and diagnosa. After you input your data in Rawat Inap, the next display is the type of room. We have 5 types: the class 1, class 2, class 3, VIP, and VVIP. And for the Rawat Jalan, we have a pilih poli for the next display. So you must choose the poly what you need. And same like the Rawat Inap, you must choose the class you need or class you want. After you choose the class, you must choose the pilih dokter. After you pilih dokter, the program will counting the bill, so you know how much you must pay. And for Rawat Jalan, after you choose the pilih poli, the program will count the bill, so you know how much you must pay. And after the program counting the bill, the program will show the display, menampilkan total semua kegiatan, back to menu, yes or not. And if you choose yes, the program will be end, and if you choose no, the program will be back to the first.
Hello, my name is Ariska Devina Hasaryani. I want to continue the discussion about object-oriented programming implementation using C++ in hospital. And I want to discussion about if else. And this program use if for the condition the user choose an input number 1, and this program will be display menu Rawat Inap. And else if for the condition the user choose an input number 2, and the program will be displayed menu Rawat Jalan. And else for the user input number other than 1 or 2, and the display is wrong input. And we use if else for the user want to back to menu or no. If yes, the user must choose and input Y, and the program will be go to A. A is the first menu, and else will be display and the program. Terima kasih, semoga kau sembuh. Thanks for.
Okay, so now I will explain about the switch cases that we use in our program. So basically there are 3 switch cases that we use. First is for doctor, second for the 2 rooms, and third also doctor. To explain further, I will just go to our code. Let's see. Now, this is our code. As usual, include IOStream, include Conio, include standard library, include string, using namespace std or standard. For the class, we name it menu with public void rawat inap and void rawat jalan. For the void rawat inap, here we use string, character, int, integer, or long int, long integer. See, this is the outputs. It will say to input your name, your medical number, your address, your gender, how long do you plan to stay, and what's your diagnosis. Now, this is the switch case for the rooms. It says here class 1, class 2, class 3, VIP, and VVIP. And also, as usual, we use, of course, break for every case. And the default is tidak tersedia or not available. If the customer happens to input another number other than 1 to 5. Now, this is the switch case that we use for doctors. It says dokter anak, dokter penyakit dalam, dokter mata, dokter umum, and dokter bedah umum. Now, this is how it will look like here, like this part. Now, this for the void rawat jalan. It's almost the same as the first one. It says to input your name, your medical number, address, gender, diagnosis. And the switch case that we use here is also to choose a doctor between for the kids, poli anak, poli THT, poli gigi, poli penyakit dalam, and poli umum. The default is also tidak tersedia or not available. And the output will also be similar. Okay, now this is the main that will be displayed. Selamat datang di rumah sakit mulia, blah blah blah. And then rawat inap, rawat jalan, and here we use if else. So now I will just explain about the output. So now we'll try running the program. Okay, so now let's try rawat inap. Here it will say to input your name, so let's just input my name here, Leonard Phillips. Our medical number, let's just enter random numbers. Address, Film Timas. Gender, pria, of course. How long do I plan to stay? Let's see. 1 day. Let's just say sakit perut or stomachache. Here it will ask to choose what type of room that we want. So let's just say VVIP. And then choose the doctor since it's just a stomachache. I will go with number 4, Dr. Umum. So this is the output. It will be displayed. Here is my name, gender, medical number, room type, and the doctor. This is the total of what we will have to pay. And then here it will say back to menu, Y or N. If we input N, the program will say, thank you, semoga lekas sembuh, or terima kasih lekas sembuh. if we input Y, it will go back to the beginning. So now, since we have tried the first option, let's try the second one, which is rawat jalan. Here it will also say your name, so let's put in our name, Philips Makamedis. I just put random numbers, Film Latima, same pria, diagnosis sakit perut, also stomachache, and then here it will say to choose which doctor. So I'll go with poli umum, and this is the output. Again, my name, gender, medical number, and this is the name of the doctor that will serve me, Professor Dr. Junanto. Now, this is the total of the price. Here it says jasa and obat, which means it includes the medicine. And this is the total, 310K. So since we have tried here we have tried input Y, so now we'll try input N. So see, here it says terima kasih, semoga lekas sembuh, and the program ends. So that's all for the switch cases and the output of the program. This is what it looks like.